England and afei Spain and Germany ni Italy no evident but over Ghana ha you know the contribution of football the game nankasa no to the economy of Ghana but who PM was Spain Javier Tebas or no any president of La Liga no ono kura kasa say idea sene niam si kono so more domestic league no o more Champions League na o ma church sponsorship no niam mo be lucy any sika na e ka e beba league nim enu ntia no mu push om eso mo nkobo league no ba oba Ghana ha headline sponsor be any league so Ghana Premier League edin papa be any so ye start boy so ye hu bi papa bi aba enti no ade a si ye kwahye no na ya start ade no foforo na ya hu se o ye start ye de niam agukwam ama we ni we ekoso ni start league no ama bibia koso ye no be boa dance amanfo push agenda even say ye start kura na and anu wadan NSA fo no de betu dwa say omo no eniam Germany fo na ya omo de ball league no Ghana no omo kasa omo nya omo no muntimi nya he ya no omo babetena ya no omo kasa asem no so niam omo be disinfect ball ne pitch ne ade no e be cost say sika no omo ni enti omo ntimi nye ba ne obehwe clubs ne bi yankobo ye Lucy yankobo ye lie bo no kra ne da asen na afi so corona kra ba sika ansan ni ho ska kra ba ya ni clubs yi ku hu nti ho na prof ye bedi kan fa ne ewia coronavirus no so nsi ntimi nkasa ye ko eja no oba ewia sin na say ewia sin na ko be 7 million cases na ye timi record na omo a chese omo wu no so ekeka ko 400,000 na chese nya asem ketwa Ghana kra no wudu wani piepie mu a ye nam 10k a chese ye kwa no 9,000 a ye ko 10k na nipa 44 awu enti we mu ni na Professor Ike Wallace Egitano paya whatever right time and your Raphael Amedin.
It's writer spell out the preamble and the presentation no come I'm be on send nema esia ko nhihya wodo epempem so nim am sama for bekai abon ko bibiri e dia fasena nema sitie e kroma as to whether say ento league no so na se me ento so state position on entia me ento league no so e kroma na fence sika no so fi e FIFA fo aka chen so e ba no so state position e fasena nema esia ko so no coach minim se mo hu se na nema esitie o baby dia ukopiem Malawi or say Malawi for Kachia Malawi F as part of Nyama Moya between Sabuama or as Federation it was a tumpono or here and she shall with the Guacoma so interesting na Edian very pathetic you crum her fascination see a cost which media you go swedimu na because Mudo Masu Corres and City say out of about Besse a fencing huge number of players Malawi no Malawi FN decided so between 40,000 MK Malawi si kan san on friend MK ewo e dia ma each player bia enti no ka say dia ukopima na say 40,000 MK no Malawi players ni nada esi akante say no obi ansa tuen sa kan de esi kayawu ebi se omde ombeche ebi se omde omonche ebi se ebeche ebi se omonche no ama yesi anija ato Malawi football players ama kumom no enya asem keto kra ewi a meyi hawa Malawi players no oman so happy about sena nhye esi eko itina me hwese 40,000 MK ana se Macedonia dinar no sana Malawi fusika si esite equivalent ne yesen me ko hwese na nema esi eko so no na $722.42 dollars $722.42 into each player bia yes Malawi no ukomo hwese na chenisi kwa each player bia no ka 40,000 Macedonia dinar na hwese na chenisi tia Malawi sika mo de $1 ma $722.42 ana each player bia Malawi share su bia no ne setia saka aye players na ni jesem mutwumadia eguso edi ntu bia efe no atua Premier League players no 40,000 MK Malawi sika eno so ama place na eni agya ema omkekam ho kwanso ko so hwe nim senyame adoma ombetua sa to so aboa ema ne ema etia koyi edi amom
I think say earlier presentation we can say they're planning to be giving money salary any Ghana on beji so if you can get $700 that's your additional money. I think it's a high motivation man player na kasa one share here ebe motivate player na kasa say player ni babaka obon say na unkika bo they are coming back for 6 weeks without food and salary and you expect them to perform why they got just a physical training when the money perform
very impossible
impossible so when your colleague is in a country I reckon say about more count Some Malawi about football nations among count against Ghana, where they can give their players enough money. Say they should prepare for the league. Prof, yes, you can how could Jesus can be?
It's Malawi and Kumo Kakana and also media family amano. Send us mama say, oh, question and city of Malawi for a catchwana. There's a way Malawi Football Federation and will roll out a COVID-19 relief fund initiative. And I want to pay about 432 Super League A players and officials. And your players no go. Yet AS League players no any team officials our resident where 17.2 MAK and any 3 days and which is about 432 players. Team Malawi to be country me say Malawi country ya de obo mu sen Ghana na Malawi country wo mo enko so obo mu echen Ghana de na ene yentimi enye sign intervention ya ene Malawi for 17.2 million k de ama omo crofo eno Malawi Football Federation wo mo COVID-19 relief initiative and oma che de ama 432 players and then team officials wo Malawi. But any first can that be said about Ghana send nema Asia kosono it could be now kasa country bia da Ghana ya dancing country bia what is a Ghana Football Association a dancing country bia we are for na in terms of interventions amount for ya betia saboa me football abano Ghana ya dancing bia we shisha wodo eguso di because you need leaders papa wo mo adwene ekokan eboa ma ne metia sankwe your leaders amount for twetwe mo tse koliku no what I say because they don't have a mind of their owner o metin their aboa ma game netia satumpo wouldn't be doing a corporate visit. You understand? Wouldn't be doing corporate visits for what? When I say they went but purpose near the idea. You understand? Purpose near the idea. You understand? Say a corporate visitor. What I say? Your proper way of doing corporate visits. Yeah, flashy programs no. Premier League no. It me your best 12 and best 11. Oh, Premier League no. Say blaster the flagship no honum. Na say star players in yes sir. That is when I bet you somebody because even with the visits no kwano, obeti my company no mileage. Visit and photos near my cost videos outdoor cost will give that company a mileage from the into your proper ways of doing those offense visits but your countries Africa who have excelled over the years give them saying and it's you come our resonance and see to etia nese uraba quality any free pina wono and a friend saying the most cap player 115 games and wabo ediama Malawi a national team no mutwemedia egusodimu ye ka Malawi first color no bibi te say red no second color green hyehyɛ wodo mutia sade pempem so no ukom resonance and see koso the currently Malawi for 9th April 2020 Malawi for 123 FIFA ranking. Ebia Malawi for that no FIFA ranking 123 and omoda Malawi you understand it? They come nowhere friends and closer to Ghana. The highest are Malawi for 53 as at December 1992. The lowest are Malawi for 138 into Malawi and your country in terms of even ranking and the other two countries Ghana or Kwambiaso the highest on 53 that was 6 July 1988 the first country first international matcher Malawi for the Pimson any Nyasaland for North Rhodesia Malawi 1957 and Koba said North Rhodesia for no etwa Nyasaland for no 5-0 almost first international friendly game on the Pimson. The biggest win Malawi for Enyano almost say Emma Botswana for 8-1 that was 13 July 1968 Malawi Djibouti 8-1 and also about so 31st of May 2008 and I feel so ba mu hwesna shani Asia kwa Malawi appearance omaye ediako African Cup of Nations no omakotu their first time was in 1984 after group stage 1984 and 2010 ni Malawi fofimu but these are the practical interventions Malawi has put in place to help say Betian Sambwa ema players ne officials omudima kotene Malawi football no nyamatia ko edia mom omhehya wodo omuguso edimu inti 432 players Super League the Premier League no enkwa no target here one any officials no and what chess edia mom our hwesna shani city a obi atimi nyakakra 40,000 MK Malawi fusika hwesna shani city a eba buhe players nanim emna omko banka omo cash with digital system na any kankeke Malawi no Malawi no yembe Ghana mbe on bebia hyehyɛ wodo a eguso edimu Emra COVID-19 na fi enkwese na chane sitie ehwe pandemic no situation as in Ghana now 9462 enkofo asebenyado enya yade ebie ho yeguso hete ko ekwa ni ma hwa ebedu 10000 echi bia ye ba active cases na 5669 and ye ba recoveries enkofo mo hoto mo na 3547 afi deaths owo nkwa atwensa pie no 44 and atwensa tudwa count of cases per region odo wani chirema Greater Accra de bia meka say the seat of government ha na bantie ha na mpemfo all the major institutions ni na no ha no mo mo hwe nim se kwan bia so betia sabo ma ne matia koyi dia man no but o ntinka ese monitoring and evaluation wa ha no etime sa kosoro ese nka telling the situation it should start from Accra because ha na the major institution big hospitals no big doctors ne eye invest resources ni na no e wa ha no but still I go so count kosoro your 6282 cases e wo Ghana ha kwa Greater Accra the seat of government Maybe Ashanti region L 1642, Western region L 580, Central region L 478, Eastern region L 163, Volta region L 102, West North region L 74, Upper East region L 42, Northern region L 37, Oti region L 26, Upper East region L 22, Bono East region L 7, North East region L 2, Savannah L 1, Bono L 1, Ahafu Enibi. Initially na Savannah ne Bono fono and afi North East fono ne Bono East fono no machine Enibi but so must start record case ni it means that na bia na hyehyɛ omo afena and they very good ye hu sena nema esi opportunity tells that old when 18 sanchi mo Ghana hadia almost every region bia I record coronavirus case we krum ha west na hye ni city a enye two palatable farmer yen. When I was just entering, make share a boss, but I see, oh, now Max when I'm saying Max in the guitar, no say atmosphere, no. When I say atmosphere, it has been polarized. When I say it has been polluted, very dangerous for you to say, oh, no environment, you can't share air max no. Into way in champagne for their bar. Yes, him cinema bit and sack with their mind. Coronavirus pandemic news around the world. In Koma, EPP we are self and Amedeba. Global cases of the novel coronavirus topped 7 million as cases numbers surged in Brazil and India. Into rest in the Mexico, so you see, we are self and coronavirus case no. Top about 7 million into cases in Brazil and India no and a cases are ama de ne nkoso no eti asada no hodi e wonkwene say na so over about 30% of those cases or 2 million infections are in in the US. Latin America has the second largest outbreak in more than 50% of the cases. Into Latin America more the largest outbreak what I say with more 50% of the cases. Global deaths are approaching 400,000. Approximately 3 million people have recovered. Brazil has removed from a public review months of data on its COVID-19 epidemic as President Jair Bolsonaro defended delays and changes to official record keeping on the world's second largest outbreak. At least 36,000 people have died of coronavirus in the country. To call Brazil for Kachia. You see, ama omo a friend saying, Omo penny crap, some train, so the updates now, Omo de bad because they won't really know Omo Pesa and Yasima any at the moment else in the Mexico. So, but at least 36,000 people have died of coronavirus in the country. Uko Brazil, near PMO Hono, IR, Osem Kasiepa. Indonesia have reported nearly 993 new cases, a new single day high. A friend say, Mekacho earlier on say, and earlier say, Brazil for and any America for no record cases na so pa say Indonesia for so etimi abebeki sa record no one more 993 new cases, a new single day high for the country that brought its total close down past 30,000 with 1,801 deaths, the most in Southeast Asia, as the government unveiled an enhanced stimulus package worth $47.6 billion. In Indonesia for no mampenyi so krampu kwa asampa stimulus package which is $46.6 billion and in sika omodia but na record the highest number of cases a day that ko ba ko peno case ni timi kosro na Brazil for and no more case so by Indonesia for and so egu so koso but we Ghana figure na ye 10,000 no. nti enche bia wanhwa se na ne Mexico so no yemfa measures betua sabo ama ne metia kuya maya wanhwa na Ghana yakwatra san chiche so kuni so be follow in some of these categories here ye dia bai. The World Health Organization WHO has changed its position on face masks and is now encouraging people to wear them in crowded places, citing senior one as a woman can say okay, what can I say? I say ensure symptoms on your she can say. Come on, what could oh, Kobe. I won't, but you can't say. You pay the right term.
Okay. Debbie.
Okay. It's your own friend, anecdota. What I say, but friends say MP. What I say, evidence that supports their value in stopping the spread to the COVID-19 pandemic. Inti ya extension ko for hum bibria ya sheda nya de MP. What I say, show symptoms. What I say, no omo friend say an doctor and no shisha and also it say P ma the friend say omo shisha omo sheda show symptoms no inti no omo encourage say so face masks at crowded places. Malaysia said it would reopen nearly all economic activities and allow interstate travel starting from June 10th, lifting coronavirus restrictions imposed nearly 3 months ago as it moves to revive an economy battered by the pandemic. The Prime Minister announced in a television address the novel coronavirus outbreak was successfully under control and Malaysia would begin a new recovery phase until August 31st. When Ghana, proposals of some of these data. Sanchez said that's and as I say, and as an who said it near but Malaysia, say Mexico so the second phase until 31st of August. No, pass a bit control, beginning a new recovery phase. Obama, an acute shortage of workers has turned the role of the machines to a soft home at a footwear factory near New Delhi, just one of the thousands in India struggling to restart after an exodus of migrant workers during the virus outbreak. In Tourism and City, shortage of workers. ABPM Makache, Bia, Omoyempabwa, and Okoniaba. None of video be Western Mexico. You resume, I got someone for resume work. Who are more acquainted that the refuse any used to because of course, there might Timoano, who was an atono. You understand? Machines, linear amount for you, as they say, Omelusu, saying control over it because for a long while on fan and sanka some of these machines into way and some of the problems I bet you even obia all use offense and technological advancement at the abuama the workforce at queen or no cramp or lose site will be a computer on fan and sanka for a long while into all the manner nafi uhusena or and how much more footballers. When I say footballers or more ball or more competitive football for quite a long time or more be Inti ono na adedo kwakosi akomaso se onkobobo na e wose na nyema esi koso na we ni nyema bi enu so itwensa todwa. India is slowly emerging from strict air containment measures imposed in late March as leaders look to revive the battered economy, but manufacturers don't have enough workers to man the machinery. Inti manufacturers ni be na so omkofo na wu when I said 2 day arena kofona wunti muni kofa eba benya ewoni de machines na manufacturers na de adwuma ewo India ton we any problems ni bia and also we are say ba be face here was na nema esi akoso ntize oni bibi ya no ache onu ase na be akwa obetimi akita sa nim de ni mache na boa ema ne matia sa kwedi aman. Chinese officials on Sunday promised to make any Chinese vaccine global public goods once available. Until Chinese for some paying for e de abetu dwa se omo hwe nim se nyame adoma wo munya pane bia ye wa ema ya de ni 18 cm wa de a omo hwe nim se kwan bia so mema obi anya bi se be betia sa bo ne matia sa kwedi amom. Minister of Science and Technology Radi Dini Wang was catched China for involving the international cooperation on vaccine development and clinical trials. Oko Bangladesh minister tested positive for novel coronavirus. Local media and a reporter sankomoy odwani 18th century media na say Hill Tracts Affairs Minister in the first in the country cabinet to have tested positive for the virus. In Bangladesh Bangladesh almost minister no first time near almost enya penyi bia ono so sayare etia sando kro no e dwumadi a ogusu dimu. Australia who defied public health rules and relayed in support of the US Black Lives Matter movement were reckless and self-indulgent. Finance Minister Matthias Coleman and a design komokesi enso itime sejan. More than 20,000 people protested in Sydney and other cities on Saturday in solidarity with US anger over the death of the black man in police custody and calling for an end to similar deaths of indigenous Australians. Winning Kuma Australia from Suliaba. The Chinese health minister denied delays in sharing coronavirus information in response to an Associated Press investigation, but found the World Health Organization was frustrated by the lack of transparency by Beijing during the early days of the coronavirus outbreak. At a news conference on Sunday, the Chinese issued an official report on the fight against COVID-19. Into Kikakoma, director of Chinese National Health Commission, would deny China for stalled or attempt a cover up during the coronavirus outbreak, saying the AP report seriously violated the facts. When in Koma and also TSMP or China, Oko Shanghai Yushi and also Air Bioscience has started an early stage study to test its potential antibody treatment against coronavirus in healthy people. Reuters reported on Sunday, quoting the official paper Liberation Daily online channel. The experimental drug JSO16 experimental drug yari edrobia aba yeso ahwe no on fe JSO16 and JSO16 is expected to begin human study in the United States in the second quarter of this year through collaboration with the Eli Lilly and then Co with Janish announcement a partnership last month. We need shisha mpemfo ehwe say experimental drug you between asa say you between their boy dwumanti said the second quarter no of this year nyame adoma the size experimental drug no ye de kopie mu US na fo so de abodwuma ya hwese ne be a nema ebetia koye dia mom hyehyɛ wodo a omugusu edimu kobi emra hyehyɛ wodo no so twense pp measures amanfo de atodwa wiase afane na eboa emasaya de omatia kono. What is the Germans did to start the league? Germany for no nyama bia omoye ya omudi start league no eboa ma nyama tia koye dia mom say be a Ghana fo betia sante asese yenye ready. So I say ma for keka what I say near the yeah ready cry what I say let's say bia you be say are no spread among the football community. Say I be say are no spread among the football community ni dia ene yenkoso a emobɔ no ene adadia what I say journalists obekɔ no obegate no na no wanya bi what I say no wanya yare ni bi na dia better fi footballers na wanya nya bi na dia what I be sensan kofo na fi na yawu what I say by friends by August there in Nayako say the Penesadia very good. And the German Football Association DFL presented political leaders with a 51-page document. Germany full a 51 document pages. Some of them are a fence are binding and paying for a far mobility and suffer so start league. Can that be said about Ghana? They presented a 41-page document of guidelines to end the right for the Bundesliga to become the first European big 5 leagues to resume action. They presented a document and yes, they presented a 51-page. 2 pages but I say 51 pages. But I say which is almost half of 100. What I say, even beyond half of 100, and now I'm present here. The mom said, "Yeah, account one of the first A5 FNS and Super Liga. Oh, we are here for 9 years. The rest of the matches are surrounded by extraordinary measures to protect players and officials from infections by coronavirus. The rest of the matches are surrounded by extraordinary measures to protect players and extraordinary measures. Just measures. What I say." And just measures extraordinary measures to protect players or officials from infection by coronavirus. In Ghana, some people are presuming the government to let the game restart regardless of the possible consequences. What I say, Ghana a man for no the possible consequences. No. The question then is, can the below measure be replicated in Ghana before the start of the league? measures here almost start to Germany no almost start here can it be done because at this year be 14 disciplines 14 disciplines National Sports Authority for business abi ente say almost test mu here but who could pay my butcher almost testing and quarantine and then the first measure almost start here Germany mountain so what I say, inti momum fa say as the friend saying yo a huge number of illiterates comment no amount for friend saying officials are taking advantage of the literacy rate and it's na menya about trese me cheche ma the face say be amount for be in Mexico so yo a huge number of illiterates. There are even people who have been to the university but still they are illiterates because someone pack and kind. You understand? Into also testing and quarantine. And I will start here. Now, the central pillar of the DF, which is the first German league, plan is the mass testing of players, coaches, and backroom staff. They are tested at least twice a week and once on the eve of every match. The testing, what I say, is done at least twice a week and once on the eve of the match. I did a chemo match, yes, I test you. Any test first be a testing positive for the coronavirus are separated from the rest of the team. And it's but it's already in England for friends say say obia ni ho test Germany dem say beginning dem say 10 binia de say na e show so obia ni ho o test positive no kwa me da to abofo no omo kwan fa so manage because only who say prime minister bi anya yare ni bi but within a short period no ho tia santo no only who say Ghana ni di shebi ono so ambassador papa wu so nkoma ono so konya bi batanche bi na ho ye de etia santo no only who say even tete say Queen Elizabeth kura no oba hima wiase afa na hima ono kura so nya yade ni bi ne a prince ne ho kone ba na so mo timi to mo ntem nti so mo hintasen bi ebi so England for no ebia o he se na England for so eso for say mu a ebi so a na o he Mexico so mo manage exa ehihye but figures do not tell lies almost say obi ani ho a test ya na meboa very good nti we ni hihye a mo de aba wo se na nema isi ko
so say omo make sure say measures ne high and so much na bo US Open no
very good nti we ni hihye no so etiensa ba. The decision to quarantine teams rests with the authorities in each of the German federal states, which explains why the entire team of the second division, Dynamo Dresden, was placed in quarantine after 2 players were found to have coronavirus. But Borussia Mönchengladbach is a different state, continued to train after cases were found among the squad. But what in making? Say upon all the testing here that they know, say who tested positive of the virus, yeah, it best separate you from the rest of the team. I was in Mexico so a decision of offense to quarantine 8 teams no and so EBPM Germany federal states no obiana na mra in the city na uhesa na nhyɛ the entire team of the second division Dynamo Dresden nti uhema offense where ni ebo Premier League no ni ebo kese ni ebo but almost the second division teams ye momukonya momo ye testing no nti team offense Dynamo Dresden no womo place in quarantine after 2 players were tested omunse nipa mienu enya bia wo sa team no ye quarantine omunya se be betua sa hwese obi fufuro so se nya yade ni bia na but wo ka kika woni kyerɛ hwese ne Mexico so no dia na se coronavirus Borussia Dortmund for won so a place be tested but omunso different state into this state no enso ne womra. When I say, but they will continue to train. Whilst not squad, they be so a day. And why are they be a honum? Your side documents, he be on man, a paper with groom and mana. A crab right different from Kumasimrana. Tamalene who share what I say. And they might be different from all those places. And Asana, and a month for advocate say, you're more early go Kuma. We are jokers. Empty stadiums. Only around 800 people are allowed into the stadium on match days. Only around 300 people no nkofo a sebenyado team officials ne players reserve ne omom ye dwuma ho ne dade no it is only ye was a proposal no be ye bia ma ban sa pepe say ye ba be wo boy ye de every venue bia say ne hyehye so ko betua say pie mo and e fe say ne no bukom no omo timi de jama bi fie atimi de be breasted de manyansen keto class ye mo match na ye was security measures on ma and as security apparatus no atimi abrezi omo app aye hyehye bia betua sa ba na senkofo be romu sa na san hyehye ne betua sa ba ba na otuhwema o say 300 people are allowed in the stadium on every match day bia. They are divided into 3 zones to avoid any contact between each group. In Tiomukwa, they are divided into 3 zones When I say when they could divide spectators into 3 zones near to room, you was anxious between the divided. Very good, Jesus Christ. Only players, match officials, first aid personnel, and a small group of photographers are allowed on the pitch. A small group of photographers, they are allowed on the pitch. When I say players, match officials, first aid personnel, and a small group of photographers are allowed onto the pitch. When you show detailed offense and comprehensive programmer, Omodia Koja Baintia, and they started German Bundesliga League. In the other empty stands, there are just a handful of reporters and TV camera operators. If they have Pamongas or Mobonevi, every president, the better on the Facebook also, and no pay, then one say, Obianco for the Facebook also. What I say, but humor, what I say, handful of reporters and TV camera operators. What I say, a handful kakrebi pe. What I say, kakrebi no, yeah, writer. What I say, TV right no, all a diminished price animal way now. Just a class animal way now. Ama Oroma say handful of reporters and TV camera operators. And a co-room one mutikobi. Where's in the Mexico? So I yo a friend say, and she said, Obi have a right in the do. You have your office will be at right in the da. And she said, the whole gun will be able to send you a shana with a handful of air reporters and TV camera operators. Outside the stadium itself is the third category of personnel, including security guards. In the third category, new, it is the police job to prevent supporters gathering outside the stadium. Police follow Jumano. I was saying Chinese Koso. Almost a fourth intervention. Team arrivals. It was in the Mexico, so a team no first one already obepi the teams arrive on several coaches. Abuchon bases and coaches. Baskets and coaches. And the teams they arrive in several coaches and bus to ensure each occupant is sitting 1.5 meters 5 feet apart. You say money be na minimum club ke sebu on kanu. Omu bi omu players no ni panim sa omu ni sa coaches bi bas akese omu ni bi. You understand? Yeah, Ghana how omuni san sheni bi. Na waka say 1.5 meters feet no omuntra apart. Everyone in the vehicle must wear a mask when it shall be atuja. The social distancing rule are also respected in the changing rooms. Uko changing rooms no. What I say, celebrating akoso on ma. When the players come onto the pitch, handshakers and bands. There will be no team photos or handshakes and no team air pallets or with will be exchanged into once adena verse yes no captain two captains the best son sa team panels no enya dia where's in Mexico so sa penalty no yes sabi air matches mu first na ho into these are some of the changes abamu e was na nema esi ekoso yemra on the pitch. Players and the match officials do not need to wear mask. Players and the match officials do not need to wear mask, but everyone else on the pitch side does, including substitutes on the bench. The match balls will be disinfected regularly during the action. It me say sanema we na here budget too. What I say, by maintain say because sanitizers no. What I say, also players and match officials do not need to wear masks, but everyone else, what I say, pitch on the pitch side does, including substitutes on the bench. The match balls will be disinfected. Ball no, ball can say no. You better disinfected ball no. So I say, we be disinfected ball regularly and son a ball day according to action. Players have been told that physical contact should only be made as a result of play during the match, and embracing or a high five to celebrate goals into the restricted avoided. It was in Mexico, so my show goes a boy and some. So I say, couldn't China the Nina, Nema, yet these are some of the changes ever caused away game. No contact with elbows or feet is preferred. Since the person who can be a online and answer or back and I'll bet in their could be game him. When it's a shower with their 2 jar Ghana players better design so na by not in the sabum.
Is it quite on the mind? She will be percentage or then a hair grass and as an engineer part of it. You call Germany, edgy players to show exemplary behavior. What I say, the science to Queen, as I converse about say, Senyamia Domina say, a players no, a league no cost with Germany, the bench say, Suban Papa. So I say, the way chat by say, on bench says Suban Papa. So the more amount for her Germany, Bundesliga League, no more the severity of the coronavirus pandemic, no, and one area more on our Boaman Kofon sweat and send your foot home. It's winning in maybe one more edit media coverage. 8 pages of the health document detailed the measures that the TV teams must
take to avoid contact, including erecting a plastic screen between interviewers and interviewee. 8 pages of the health documents. Pages normally come out by 8 of them. What I say, measures that TV teams must take to avoid contact, including erecting plastic air screen between interviewer and the interviewee. Just 10 journalists will be admitted to each match. Match BM 10 journalists per the there will be no press conference, and the mixed zone where reporters can normally ask players questions will be closed. Inti when is shamo the two ego so kai e kwa brochire no mixed zone uni bia say sanema na coronavirus abetwam. Inti Germany for say omonya sanema no se na be 10 journalists per and very good coronavirus was no ko show bia no na ko creative very good
go show bia no.
Inti hold up in hotels inti ni abani whoever so wherever possible visiting teams must book an entire hotel. Visiting teams they must book an entire hotel, the whole hotel, and so book and just book some rooms of the hotel. At the very last, an entire floor, the hotel has to be disinfected before the players arrive. It's a team be kwa say bia kotoko if you come say bank ha enu kwa say obukula pama o mukula pam be say bia 23 rooms per when I say obuku the entire hotel you was budget ni be kroma. Salaries come by. Where possible, visiting teams must book the entire hotel. What I say, you must book the entire hotel. When you must BBC, you bet you say, and you will if you have a hotel, and the madam summer place in your Senegal, we can be able to trace it. And the Yambo League, they come with cost. If any son chairs almost car or a fence, none, I can't quite move train. Yambo League go Croman. I'm a person mobile league no so company and pano. If an inch says and a MSC course, but they say the hotel has to be disinfected before the players arrive. When it's share no so it about. Players are banned from the hotel's wait rooms and must respect the required distance from their team mates, even at meal times. Inti omu kodi di krana sa distance no ese tiensa ho inti afi edan so a gyms wo mu so no yesi players are banned from those hotels and what gyms near that the weight rooms no they are banned from those rooms because odo sa ko ka machines ne nko ne ba wa hwa na the problem for fire dey etiensa ba inti no breaking kan enya de Ghana akra de emfa weight rooms nya hwe edu ba mu ahwese na nhye ne sikwa private lives at home. Players must live in near quarantine conditions. Apart from say Nema we demonstrate fear what I say private life muno. At home, players must live in near quarantine conditions without seeing their neighbors or friends. Into a player, you are not going to see your neighbor, you are not going to see your friends because you are a player. When they say private life, grandpa no. What I say, you play in nam sa, I'm nam town sa. What I say, now we say National Sport Authority that I say Western Mexico so place here and I say alle TV training almost go back into the community. Also you need to check 14 disciplines now. You be almost some crime when you're in the measures are absolutely wrong. To Ochinabo say at the network the same rules apply to all of the players' family. Into Obushi also can be. When I say family members, the players are not even permitted to do the family's shopping. When Niama family shopping Koyebi. Spain, Spain Mountain so 2009-2010. La Liga season will resume play on June 11. Spain National Air Sports Council and then league president Javier Tebas and I confirm La Liga teams have played 27 games so far, with each team having 11 games remaining to complete the campaign. La Liga representative Keegan P.S. talk about how Spanish football plans to return after the country's strict lockdown measures were eased. They say almost almost Spain almost also what we can tell about us about La Liga plans to return. Also, the most important thing to keep in mind is that La Liga is looking to resume the rest of its season in coordination with the Spanish government. La Liga on the resume season in coordination with the Spanish government. Abano as part of this skilled approach to the return of the new normal, Spain is looking to incorporate different levels of economic activities and sports in one of them, So La Liga, together with the clubs and medical professionals, and in coordination with the health ministry and other government officials in Spain, have been coordinating very closely a series of protocols that allow football to resume whilst minimizing the risk of players and participants. According to Javier Tebas, president of La Liga, no, corporate, when I say, corporate visits, put two things together, also, we in Spain are looking at the economic impact, including the money we would get from European competitions. The revenue Spanish clubs would miss out on if we don't get back to play again. That is about 1 billion euros. If we do get playing, but without spectators, it will be 300 million. Sika nkwanu. Even if we get back to playing with spectators, the damage this situation has already caused would be 150 million euros. What is it? If I say kasa with figures, be say that. What I say? How much are a league worth? What I say? Nema belusu. I was saying nema say kosume. Sika belusu. Revenue belusu. And as a revenue beti say accumulate when the league comes on. What is how much? But watch I'll see. Even when the league comes back, playing with spectators, the damage with this situation already caused is about 150 million damage. I cause on kwano. Can that be said about Ghana? Can this be said in Ghana? Even the teams are playing as fans and sponsorless league. Oh, Hanum Tidian say appropriate who say, yeah, my league number and 10 terms so nafi, yet me be going when my say actually we say, and where the idea. What England Premier League are doing to restart the guarantees of safety of players, and then top flight football in England has been suspended since March 13th due to the coronavirus pandemic, and on April 3rd, competition was suspended indefinitely until further notice. The resumption of team training can only be possible if players adhere to a set of strict rules. These reportedly include players driving to training grounds on their own. Other protocols could see the disinfecting of training equipment such as playing surfaces, balls, and then goalposts. Into Uko England, my imagine says, say, "Bon, start here. Goalposts in now, disinfecting." What I say, goalposts in now, playing surface no, ni now disinfecting as an abon start here. Clubs will also have to maintain strict coronavirus testing of players and staff. Strict. When I say clubs will have to maintain a strict on staff. Any place in nan see it me say but then say 14 disciplines ye bi o Ghana ha so we don betia started training no test bibia nkoso omo e de baba omo ho but minim say weightlifting wo da weight na say that's all lift weight na coach no when I say o breath ni bibia ye adwuma and ade so be say mama ya say your breath ni ho konia ban fifire ene niam e ya na mafo exchange ni niam bia ene ntasuo what I say fluids bia isimisa no e betia mo nya ni bi but ne ye bia dia to no and when you ask the first say the former a biochemist a fancy lecture na our no be na still so a jam from a bonny gumsa at the mine. Into other protocols will see the disinfecting of training equipments such as playing surface, football, and goalposts. Clubs will also have to maintain strict coronavirus testing of players and their staff. The league has recently conducted 3 rounds of tests on players and staff. 3 rounds. Yeah, bet you League no, I started no. I conducted 3 rounds of tests on players and staff, which resulted in 12 positive tests out of 2,752 administrative tests. The league no, omo test no. What I say, results no 12 positive tests out of 2,752 are administered. Nkofa sebenyado ye testium no. The tests are required to take place twice weekly, with everyone who tests positive told to be self-isolated for 7 days before being cleared to return. Even if you complete the season, the Premier League, which in many ways is a financial drive for the European soccer industry more broadly, stands to lose around £500 million. Or over $615 million. 2 lost stadium revenues, additional costs associated with the new measures, and millions that broadcasters are demanding to be repaid because of the interruption of the season. And they Uko England are broadcasters scramble, they are demanding extra because someone will say risky to be covering the EPL. It is risky. When I say demanding more. Inti sanema we na, and then additional cost born ebe bono born ani any scan any ebo first. They say kasi bebo additional cost disinfection machines ne sanema ni na okwa kototo ni na ba o. As soon as start league no. Tio, even if it completes the season, the Premier League, which in many ways is a financial drive for the European soccer industry, EPNO, a financial drive for the European soccer industry, more broadly stands to lose around £500 million, which is over $615 million through lost stadium. They say lost stadium revenue, revenue stadium. Additional costs associated with the new measures near they ban it, you know. When I say tough fumigation machines near that, you know, and millions that broadcasters are demanding to be repaid. Millions broadcasters. When I say commentators, they are demanding millions. When I say are demanding to be repaid because of the interruption of the season. It's when in your man a month for a year. I was saying your man is your cost. Na sanema we na enye bu ekroma ya kobi ehfa na ebefa na yede sa hyehyɛ so kwentian sa kopem so na yabo eye league ewe ekroma ewo sana dwudi esi ekoso no we enkomo bia no so etian sa todwa ewo hyehyɛ awodo etian sa pim emse enkomo no dɔso ti odi besia na yame adoma ene awia mesa babiu me nko babia me wahia. Football return with new rules and restrictions in place following a suspension due to the coronavirus outbreak. Nyame adoma and now we Arabian offense said Daniel Maland Nenkoma ode bae on the 12th Ukwada 29th 2020 and other sankomo so kunbae. Also Premier League has been mooted for a June return date, with Chiefs desperate to get the action up and returning again for the first time since March. Also they are desperate to get what I say, they are desperate to get the league again. What I say, Obahanma, are we desperate to get the league again? Are we desperate, Kobe, to get the league again? What I say, the Premier League has been mooted for a June return. They say, with Chiefs desperate to get the action up and running again for the first time since March. The Sun newspaper and as a website has listed the changes that will need to be implicated on and off the pitch in the post-coronavirus world. The bizarre change could be a sex ban. Football. The bizarre change is never football. It could be a sex ban if partners show any symptoms of the virus, or partner show symptoms of the virus. Now, what I say, akatim agrono ube jai because partner issue. German Bundesliga has this rule in place and ahead of a potential May 9th return, and the Premier League may adopt similar methods. What I say, Samra way German Bundesliga League no almost so Eddie Ayajuma into Premier League no England no almost so ever starting on the Samra be so I did Ashim
17th June.
So I say, Sunday everything be organa Jesus Christ.
I'm going to say, Prof, you fancy somebody say, Smam, you and apa Dubako and Ophidioma. Right, I check, he said, if one or one, I say, you who say, Dr. Puku, Etuaso, and I say, and Necosia Day, Ebiana, and Nebia, sorry, no doctor. Ekushia congregation na personal I saw them neja omatimi atu aso but quick one na yemko Prof akasa bebrebe.
Yeah, I think so kind baby aba but my fan baby concerning sky rema players. I think some me concern say if the players are not eating well, like I said, I make a choice about affect you. So as much as the coaches are advocating for cerebral league on making sure say the health of the players are very important. How frequent on bet check players now they're very dangerous. They say profitable player our ben kubeti areni be ensure before you best start league not damaging other part of the organs. Yeah, you danger on say bet me say ebetimi asenya ma omu ansana epienti me the mental man for some show so ye no making sure say they will eat well, they do especially more vulnerable in this particular COVID-19 time blood group A4 omuna vulnerable. I think next time you hear the blood group in Kofobe who all of us ebetimi anya yare no but we blood group A so show me papa we are blood group yeah this particular time no risk high chain the other 3 blood groups no go be.
Okay, and you Coach Vincent Abu Anopay, you will teach Ediama, na Yadinda Sepa, and Yade Emma se onsono. Uchime ebeka jumedi ho fanda sene bi so former writer amenyo wono any producer and they were tell jumeji achi na fe kase panso nko former coach Ogre na se Miss Grace Mensa wono any dey ewremo live on Facebook onso onye bi ehwe Professor EK Wallace ebe join show no edit this is what you don't know ena yede ebro metinamo if you know what ebesi samre midin ede Cobblestone okumankra pakwa amaka ensuroja edura enyo nyame aduma enawe obesa atienka no miensa ebo a sanhia ne yafa de aka yafa mbro Dr. Poku etwaso amaye.